Log on to the Universal application to apply for and manage your scholarship applications. Instead, you will be going to SAMS, our scholarship application management system. Don't worry though, our team of financial aid experts will be there to help you navigate our revamped application process. So go ahead and start researching your financial aid options now at sams.adhe.edu.
Don't miss the return of Nighthawk Athletics this fall at National Park College in Hot Springs with baseball, softball, cross country, men and women's basketball, and newly added men and women's soccer. Nighthawk Nation has something for every sports fan in the Spa City. Cheer on the Nighthawks this season as NPC competes for an NJCAA Region 2 championship and continues to make sports history here in Hot Springs. For more information, visit np.edu/athletics. Get 'em Hawks!
Friday night football sometimes means Friday night injury. For the fourth season in a row, the Arkansas children's team is available to get your athletes the immediate treatment they need. From pulled hamstrings to torn ACLs, sports medicine specialists and orthopedic surgeons are available from 10 to midnight at the Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. All through the regular season, Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. No appointment necessary.
Hey, Alexia, what are you doing?
I'm just getting all my school supplies together since they wouldn't let me graduate last year.
Now that you mention it, I need to get the Jammin' Jeep some new tires before taking it on the road to Panther football games.
Well, Billy, I'm glad you mentioned that because my papa and daddy can fix that right away at Bartlett Tire Center.
You know, Alexia, I'm headed that way right now.
Just make sure you call 362-8215 for your appointment today. Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Mark Mansfield State Farm, Cash Saver of Heber Springs, Southern Pipe and Supply, Bryce Farmer and Carissa Clemens with First Trust Home Loans, Tina Moore with Tina Moore Allstate, Rock Mortgage Lending Equal Housing Lender, Tracy and the guys at Farm Bureau. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Let's move on now to Class 3A on this America's Car-Mart Football Report. In the Hootens.com ranking, the top 7 held their spots from last week. Number 1 is Prescott, followed by Boonville at 2, Oxy at 3, then Charleston, Rison at 5, Melbourne at 6. All of those teams are unbeaten so far this year. 7th is Camden Harmony Grove. Now the changes start as Gurdon jumps 6 spots to number 8. The Go Devils are 3-0 on the year. Fordyce stays at number 9 after losing to top-ranked Prescott. Number 10, Glen Rose, is back in the top 10. Let's run through the 3A picks. Lavaca at home against the Lions of Mount Ida, a 2A team, and Mount Ida is the favorite. Number 6, Melbourne at number 3, Hoxie. Hootens.com likes the Mustangs at home. Jesseville is the pick at Atkins. Hootens.com going with Yellville Summit at home over Mountainburg. Walnut Ridge, a home favorite over Salem. Hootens.com picks Perryville at Episcopal. Of course, Episcopal is a 2A team. Corning visits another 2A team, East Poinsett County. And EPC gets the nod in that one. And Piggott, a road underdog against Mark Tree, another 2A team. Barry, what thoughts do you have about those games?
Boy, the big one this week is Melbourne and Hoxie. Hoxie has a balanced attack with Camden Brooks leading that rushing game, and their defensive line with Mario Armstrong and Montrell Varner are playing extremely well. But Melbourne's won 3 straight games against Class 4A teams. This should be a throwdown at Hoxie.
All right, let's get on with the 3A picks. A couple of conference games in the 4-3A. Here's a good one. Number 9, Fordyce at number 10, Glen Rose. Hootens.com picks the Beavers at home. Center Point is a favorite at Bigelow of Class 2A. Danville was supposed to go to Hector this week, but the Little Johns canceled their season this Monday due to a lack of numbers, and so Hector needed a game and will now go to Clarendon. Hootens.com picking Clarendon over Hector. Falk is a home favorite against Foreman. Number 8, Gurdon at home is a favorite against Murfreesboro. Junction City will welcome Haynesville, Louisiana, and Haynesville is a road favorite. Hootens.com picks the Smackover Buckaroos at home over Hampton, and Drew Central is the pick, visiting Lafayette County, a 2A team. Okay, Barry, close us out for Class 3A.
Fordyce gets another look at one of the best teams in 3A this week against Glen Rose. Fordyce relying on Kristen Beelan to really run the football. Glen Rose is improving. This should be a hard-nosed physical game.
Let's move on to Class 2A now and run down the Hootens.com rankings. Hazen is still number 1. The Hornets' highly anticipated game with number 5 Clarendon was canceled last week due to weather. Mount Ida checks in at number 2. Bigelow is 3-0 at number 3 after beating Perryville. Mark Tree, another unbeaten team, is at number 4. Clarendon, as we said earlier, will pick up that game against Hector. Carlisle's game was canceled last week due to weather. The Bison check in at number 6. EPC is at number 7. Derricks moves up 1 spot to number 8. Episcopal is up 3 spots into the top 10 at number 9. And the Poen Indians are down 2 after getting mercy ruled against Class 3A Bismarck. Here are your 2A picks. Number 1, Hazen will go to McCrory, and the Hornets are favored. Number 5, Carlisle is the pick at Des Arc. Derrick's a favorite at Conway Christian. Hootens.com is picking England at Johnson County Westside. Mineral Springs will travel to Bearden. Mineral Springs totaled 505 yards and 8 touchdowns last week in a 38-point win over Smackover, and they get the nod at Bearden. And Hootens.com likes 10th-ranked Poen over Baptist Prep. All right, we now will move on to 8-man football, and let's run down the big school rankings. These are schools that play it as an unsanctioned club sport. The top 5 remain the same on Hootens.com. Mountain View at number 1, followed by Genoa Central at 2, Fountain Lake at 3, Subiaco Academy at 4, and Marshall at number 5. The rankings for the Class 2A sanctioned top 5 also show no changes. Mountain Pine at number 1. Spring Hill is 3-0 at number 2. Then Woodlawn, followed by Rector and Brinkley, round out the top 5. In 8-man football, here are the picks. Genoa Central is a road favorite at Cutter Morning Star. Subiaco Academy at home is the favorite over Marshall. Hootens.com goes with Spring Hill at home over Augusta. Midland on the road at Hermitage. Mountain View is a road favorite at Rosebud. Hootens.com picks Mountain Pine, another road favorite, at Parker's Chapel. Fountain Lake on the road also gets the nod at Cedar Ridge. And Rector at home is a favorite over Izard County Consolidated.
All right, David, getting me ready for some football. I'm Chad Hooten of Hooten's Arkansas Football for America's Car Mart. Did you know, just like this America's Car Mart football report is on more than 20 stations around the state, Car Mart serves over 20 communities in Arkansas. They're a different kind of car dealership. Their commitment to service and excellence is second to none. And when you buy from Car Mart, they do everything they can to get you into a quality used vehicle and keep you on the road until payoff. They offer shorter contracts, lower interest rates, and low down payments, a flexible payment plan. CarMart will work for you. Check out some of their vehicles online or start your buying experience at car-mart.com. It's America's Car Mart. And coming up next, more of the America's Car Mart Football Report.
Hey students, the road of life has many different paths for you to travel on the way to your future. No matter what career you want in life, Arkansas colleges and universities have programs designed to fit your needs. Not only that, but the Arkansas Division of Higher Education also has several financial aid options available to help advance your education with various certificate options, as well as short and long-term college degrees. Visit our website at sams.adhe.edu to learn more about how our funds can help you start your career strong in the high-demand job of your dreams.
You're listening to a public service announcement from the Arkansas Attorney General. Parents, would you let your child get in a car with someone you don't know or spend the night with a stranger? If you don't know who your children are texting and gaming with on their phones, you could be allowing dangerous people into your home and their bedrooms. Be informed, and together let's protect our kids. Let your Attorney General do the fighting for you. Call 800-482-8982 or visit arkansasag.gov.
Friday night football sometimes means Friday night injury. For the 4th season in a row, the Arkansas children's team is available to get your athletes the immediate treatment they need. From pulled hamstrings to torn ACLs, sports medicine specialists and orthopedic surgeons are available from 10 to midnight at the Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. All through the regular season, Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. No appointment necessary.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like a new life, a strong heartbeat, faith in action, and 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit Baptist-Health.com to learn more.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: White River Health Family Care in Heber Springs, Hopper Termite and Pest Management, Eagle Bank, Ozark Country Market, McKenzie Realty, First United Methodist Church, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, New Life Church. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Panther Stadium. Week 3 as the Panthers take on Jonesboro Westside tonight. Final non-conference tune-up tonight before conference play begins next week. It is time for Panther Talk with Todd Wood, presented by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Coach, always great to be with you. What did you learn from last week? We talk about going from week 1 to week 2 and improvements. I thought the football team moved the football a lot last week, and I know there were positives to take away.
Yeah, when you take a look at every single ball game, there's always things that you find that you can always improve upon. It doesn't matter what the outcome of the game is. And so, last week we had some issues with execution on defense and tackling, and just didn't put our best foot forward when we were on defense, and so it kind of hurt us. But take a look at the offensive side. I mean, we had close to 300 yards of total offense, but I thought we executed well. I think Xander Lindley did extremely well as far as I thought he was comfortable. He executed extremely well. We spread the ball all over the field. We had Parker Brown and Easton Kusick and Dalton Yancey picking up, and Weston Warren picking up some good catches and yards downfield. And but when you're in the red zone, which we were 4 times, several times in the first half, I mean, you got to execute and you got to make sure that you put the ball in the end zone. And so we turned the ball over 4 times in the red zone. That's 28 points that you could have had on the scoreboard going into halftime, and that would have made a world of difference. But there's always things that you're looking for and always things that you want to try to work on. And so, defensively, we want to be a little bit more physical up front, tackle a little bit better. Offensively, we need to continue to click and make sure that we keep hold of that ball.
Yeah, turnovers, the problem we were talking about. How do you address that? Because, I know some coaches like to talk about it. Some coaches don't like to talk about it. I mean, how do you address that mentally with a football team?
Yeah, but the only thing you can do is you tell them in certain situations that, you see things on film that you go, hey, here you make a move and you're tucking the ball a little bit too high. You're kind of hanging it out wide. And so you just bring it to their attention and try to work on it during practice. And that's about all you can do. There's other drills that you can try to take care of, but you try to take more of the positive than the negative, and that is, we were moving the ball down the field. It's just these couple of plays that just seemed to happen. We had one play in particular. We threw the ball to Dalton Yancey. It just hit him right in the chest. He was getting ready to make a catch there about the 14, 15-yard line, and a guy made a really good play hitting him, and the ball just happened to bounce up just perfectly into a defender's hand. So there's some things you just can't control like that, but the other times when you're just not tucking the ball and you're not getting the good pressure points, those are things that we have to focus on and be a little bit more mentally aware of.
Dalton Yancey, you mentioned him, 7 catches last week, and he and Lindley seem to have a pretty good connection going there.
Yeah, I thought the two of them played well. I mean, it was a great job of reading by Xander. He had a couple opportunities to keep the ball and run, and then a couple opportunities to run and then have the option of passing the ball. Made some really good choices, and of course, Dalton was always there and did a great job of catching the ball and moving the ball, get some yards after the catch. And so, yeah, you got to hand it to those two guys. I thought they played extremely well, and that's what we got to have. You got to have some guys that come forward and make some plays for you. And it wasn't just those two. Like I said, and I thought overall, I thought the offensive line did extremely well, and so it was a fairly good night overall for the offense, except for the turnovers, and we got to fix that.
What's the mood of the team? I know they know tonight's a very important game to have confidence, not only confidence going into conference play, but also to get the execution down before conference play next week.
Yeah, and I challenged them. I told them, look, we've had a week where the defense played really well and a week where the offense played really well. Now it's time to put it all together and start clicking on both sides of the ball. And when they do that, they can be a really good football team. And so I think what they're anxious to be able to show that we can do it on both sides of the ball. They're anxious to get a win. they're anxious to get a win at home tonight. They want to get a good step forward into conference play because they know how important conference play is starting next week. And so I think the mood of the team is it's a sense of urgency to fix the things that they need to fix and get better on both sides of the ball and execute. And so I think tonight we will see some good focus and good concentration on both sides of the ball.
We are a creature of habit, and not many times does a Heber Springs team play a team from Northeast Arkansas in non-conference action. I know Hoxie's been on the schedule at times many years past. This is the first meeting between the Panthers and Jonesboro Westside on the field. What are the teams looking for tonight?
Well, I'll tell you that they're kind of like they're kind of like Southside. They're going to ground and pound, and they've got a couple of really good running backs. Quarterback is pretty strong as well, but they got speed, they got size. They're going to line up in a tight end set, double tight end set. Sometimes they'll have three backs in the backfield. They're going to try to put it to us on the front line, and that's going to be the big key tonight. Is how well are we going to be doing up front? And we got to stop the run and make them do some stuff that they don't want to do, which is I think they don't want to pass very much, and so we got to put them in that situation. And then on the other side of the ball, it's I think they're going to put a lot of pressure on us. They're going to apply about a 4 or 5 or 6 front against us and try to bring some blitzes against us, try to make us hurry up our passing game a little bit and trying to contain our run game a little bit. And so it's just a matter of finding the things that are open and given what they take us and making sure that we execute when they do give us the things that they're open.
We're in the midst of a 3-game homestand. How important would it be for the football team to get a win here at home before another home game next week?
Yeah, it's always important that you want to win from the home crowd, and so we're expecting a big crowd tonight. And so, they want to just like most high school players do. They want to show off for their home fans, and so I think there's always that little extra incentive to do well and to really push forward and harder and faster and all that. And so I think it's a great night to play football here at home. And like you said, it's the second of 3 games at home, and next week is a conference game and also a homecoming, and so tonight is a big step forward, and we're ready to play.
All right, Coach. Always great to be with you. Go get them. We'll see you after the game.
Thank you very much. Go Panthers.
That's all for this week's edition of Panther Talk with Todd Wood, presented by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Stay with us. We'll join you from the F.L. Davis Ace broadcast booth here at Panther Stadium when we return in 2 minutes on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. Hi, everybody. We welcome you inside the F.L. Davis Ace broadcast
Hey, this is
booth.
Wade from F.L. Davis. Think of F.L. Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. F.L. Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at FL's can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. FL's also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop F.L. Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local F.L. Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
The wait is over. It's game time on 101.9 The Lake. Panther Football is on the radio right now and all season long, exclusively here on Heber Springs' hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. Tonight's game is presented to you by Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, F.L. Davis Home and Building Centers, Heartland Ford, Reed Hutchins Pharmacy, Baptist Health, Heber Springs Home Furnishings, Cry Like Real Estate, Cowboy Collision and Customs, Bartlett Tire Center, Red River Dodge, and by the many Panther Football Boosters. Player of the Game is brought to you by Heartland Ford. And Panther Talk with head coach Todd Wood is brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust of Heber Springs. Now, let's join the voice of the Panthers, Billy Morgan and Lance Hamilton. Get ready for tonight's Panther football game on 101.9 The Lake.
Football greetings, and we welcome you to Panther Stadium right on time as the kickoff has happened And the game starting about 5 minutes early, downfield to make the tackle for Jonesboro Westside to start the game is Darvin Fowler. We'll call his name a lot on offense. He made the tackle to start the game. And a 5-minute early start, so we're okay with it. Lance Hamilton would really like that with a little bit of an early start tonight, and not quite 7 o'clock, but the officials said, hey, let's go. And we started, we'll tell you about the Brent Brainerd coin toss in just a few moments as the Panthers swing it out to the left side, complete to Parker Brown across the 40-yard line of the 41. It's a Panther first down. It's a gain of 11. Xander Lindley makes a start at quarterback, and he hits Parker Brown out of the backfield, and the Panthers, or the Cowboys Chevrolet first down. The Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance coin toss was won by Westside, and the Warriors elected to defer the option to the second half. So the Panthers have the football to begin play. They're moving right to left in front of us here in the opening quarter, brought to you by Bartlett Tire Center. Give it off to Brown, and Brown is going to be stopped after a short gain up the middle there by Eli Willie. And it'll be a 2-yard gain, second down and 8. So the coin toss won by the Warriors. Tonight's Panther football coin toss is brought to you by Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Ask Brent Brainerd how you can save money on your home and auto insurance. Call Brent today at 362-5891. Go Panthers from everyone at Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance. And the pass on the right side intended for Dalton Yancey is incomplete. It'll be third down and 8. And Lance Hamilton, I'll tell you, it's just his luck. So many times he's sat beside me. He's not with me tonight, but the games don't start on time. This one started 5 minutes early, so we were in the midst of our visit with Todd Wood, and they had a coin toss a little bit early. And, of course, the Warriors have a long trip home, so the officials, I'm not sure where they are from, but they're ready to go, and we started at 6:55 with the first play from scrimmage. Lindley's going to scramble out of the pocket, and he'll get a first down across midfield of the 47 of Westside, and the Panthers are going to move the chains. Their second Cowboys Chevrolet first down in this first drive. And Todd Wood talked about it on Panther Talk with Todd Wood, brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust before the game, about the fact that the Panthers turned it over 4 times in the red zone a week ago. So they moved the football last week. Turnovers were the problem. And now Lindley fires left side, complete Cusick. There's a marker down. Cusick to the 38. Going to be stopped about a yard short of the first down, but we'll have to check and see what the Cowboys Chevrolet penalty flag is. It is a holding penalty against the Panthers, so that'll cost them 10 yards. And instead of first down and 10 that they had, it would have been second down at about 2 after about an 8-yard gain. That is a big penalty. It takes it all the way back to the 42, so now it's going to be second down, make it first down and 20. Glad to have you with us here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter of play. Panthers in their red home jerseys, white pants, red helmet with a Panther on each side. And Lindley takes out of the gun. Looking, screen pass, little tunnel screen, complete. Good tackle at the 45. And about a 2-yard, maybe 3-yard gain on the play. That's Darvin Fowler who made the tackle. And it'll be second down at 17 for the Panthers here. Hey, it's Bartlett Tire Center's favorite time of the year. Help them cheer on the Panthers this year. Let Bartlett Tire be your one-stop shop for all of your general automotive maintenance needs to get your vehicle ready for all the games you'll be attending. Go see my friends at Bartlett Tire Center, and they'll take care of you, the official tire center of me. So first down at the 45. Football the left hash. Lindley takes. Looks good protection now. Nobody's open. He's going to scramble. Runs to the right. Gets to midfield. Takes it to the 46. And then he's going to be stopped and made something out of nothing. And gets near the 45 before he's going to be tackled by Gus Yerta. And it'll be third down and about 8 here. So remember, the Panthers had first and 20. Now they have third and 8. Billy Birmingham's here tonight watching the football game. He's here to cheer on the Panthers. A lot of Panther fans in town to watch the game tonight. The second game of a 3-game homestand. Open field to the left. And now out of the gun, here is Brown going to take on third down, trying to run forward. He's going to take it to the 44, He's tackled by Darvin Fowler. And now it'll bring up 4th down and 7. Panthers, you felt like on this series, especially when they got to 3rd and 8, that they're thinking they're in 4-down territory. They want to pick up that first down. They don't have to punt it right here at the 44. And the offense stays on the field. 8:45 left in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. Glad to have you with us tonight from Panther Stadium in Heber Springs. And the weather, it's a perfect September evening for the football game tonight. It is 82 degrees at kickoff, and now on 4th down and 7, Lindley rolls to the right. Now looks, he fires. This is incomplete. He was trying to hit Weston Warden, the sophomore, right at the line to gain. So it would have been close to a first down, but instead Panthers turn it over on downs at the 43, almost the 44-yard line. We'll call it the 43, and that's where Westside will take over. So the penalty flag was costly, the holding on the offense. Panthers had a drive going. Now instead the Warriors will come out. This is a team that wants to run the football, and they'll run it a lot. We'll see 3 backs lined up behind Yurta tonight. And Yurta in shotgun takes, run it off to the left side. The Panthers are there waiting, and a good play on the first play from scrimmage by Jonah Cordell, who makes the tackle. Hedger carried it around the left end, Cameron Hedger, but it's about a yard gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Todd Wood talked about it this morning, about looking for those 3 backs lined up behind Yurta. Then he'll come to the line of scrimmage here. They have a receiver to the right, 3 backs behind Yurta. And now he's there. This time he's going to give it to the fullback up the middle, take it up to the 49 of Heber Springs across midfield. And the tackle there for Heber Springs by Luke Elliott. And it'll be 3rd down and a couple. That's Fowler. And I talked about him on defense and said that we would see him on offense a lot, and there he was. So it's now 3rd down and a couple. Football just across midfield. They have to get to the 40, almost the 46 of Heber Springs for a first down. And this time, give the football to the tailback, and he's going to take it for a first down to the Heber Springs 44. So they will move the chains. And Luke Elliott again in on the tackle. That's his 2nd tackle on the evening. We'll see a lot of Fowler tonight. We'll see Crane at times as well, Connor Crane. We'll also see Cameron Hedger, who we've seen carry the football a couple of times. First down at the 44 of Heber Springs. Westside moving left to right in front of us here in the first quarter. This time give it to the fullback, and Fowler's going to take it down to the 40. And then once again, that's back-to-back plays that he runs into Luke Elliott. And so they're going to mark it at the 39, and it'll be a good gain on first down. 2nd down 4 coming up here. Favors the left hash. So near the 38-yard line. 6:25 left here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter of play. Panthers able to pick up a couple of Cowboys Chevrolet first downs on that first drive. But now the Cowboys Chevrolet penalty marker, that holding penalty, really stopped that drive. Open field right. Yurta has a man in motion out of the backfield. He gave it to the man that was in motion, and he's going to carry it for a first down. Down the left hash marks, down inside the 35, down to the 33-yard line. It's a first down. Parker and Edwards on the tackle. Connor Crane carried it there. He was in motion out of the backfield, and they turned and gave it to him. So it's a Westside first down to the 32. Open field to the right. There's one receiver there. That's Ashton Rasden. And the 3 backs behind Yurta. So now Yurta is just going to keep the football himself, get behind his offensive line and move it to the 30. Then the Panthers stack it up. Well, Keenan Sneed came flying in. He had a lot of help there from a lot of red jerseys.
Brings up 2nd down and 7.
And there's one number change. Maybe Billy Smallwood can help me on it, but I don't have it unless it's just tight and it looks different from up here, but we'll see. Chris Roberts was also in on the play. Second down after a 2-yard gain. Football's at the 30. And now this time the toss to the right side, trying to get outside. Warden turns it back inside the reverse field. 30, 25 left sideline, inside the 10, the 5, touchdown, West Side. And so the Warriors score, and that goes for 29 yards. And that is Cameron Hedger on the carry. And the Panthers did exactly what they wanted to there. Weston Warden stopped the play from coming to the right. And then he was able to reverse field and go back to the left. And there was a lot of room to run out of the outside. And he was able to take it in 29 yards for a touchdown. So Hedger with a 29-yard run. That's the way the scoring starts. And the extra point is up. And the extra point good. So 4:53 left in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. Panthers trail 7-0. We step away for 60 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. One Bite Meat Market, A1 Heating and Air Company, Jet Fast Motor Brokers, Old Town Espresso, Nice's Custom Frame Shop, Golden & Co., Unity Health, CWB Engineers. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Back at Panther Stadium in Heber Springs, and the Panthers after the kickoff are going to take over at their own 38-yard line. Billy Morgan tonight with Jeffrey James inside the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth, and Rick Hobgood is our studio engineer tonight. Trip Keeter's upstairs with a high camera. Lane Tubbs is down on the sideline tonight with our camera on the sidelines. Football is at the 38 officially is where this drive will start. Shotgun, Lindley takes, and toss left side for Brown, stiff arm. Penalty marker is down. He's going to take it up across the 40 to the 41-yard line. It would be a gain of 3, but we'll check the Cowboys Chevrolet marker, and that's going to be a holding penalty against the Panthers. The hold is what stopped the first drive, and now holding penalty here will negate a 3-yard gain on the first play from the line of scrimmage right there. So move it back 10 yards. First down at the 28 now, really to the 27. 4:40 and counting here in the Bartlett Tire Center. First quarter, 7-0. Westside leads Heber Springs. Panthers' final non-conference game. Westside 1-1 coming in. Lindley pump fake. Now he wants to run. He slides forward at the 30. He's hit. No marker comes down. And Darvin Fowler was right there, and he dove about the same time that Lindley went into the slide. So really no opportunity for the official to throw a flag there. Fans wanted a flag, but both players had already committed at the same time. Really nothing they could do. So it'll be third down, make it second down because of the penalty. Second long. Panthers have to get all the way up to the 40, just past the 47 for a first down. The football is at the 30. So a second down and a long 17 here. Lindley takes, and now flushed out of the pocket, rolling left, fires, and he just had to throw it away. Threw it into the Panther boundary on the near side. And so it's incomplete, and now third and long. Third and 17. So the Panthers needed to get part of it back right there, but now they're in a bad spot. Third down at 17. And Westside, we know they'll want to pound it on the ground tonight. They were able to do that on their first drive. That first drive covered 57 yards with the drive. finished on a 29-yard touchdown run by Cameron Hedger. Now it's 3rd and 17 for the Panthers. Lindley takes, dumps it off over the middle. Cusick, he's got to make something happen after the catch, and he can't get away. He's going to get to the 33. So it'll be a 3-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down. 4th and about 14 for the Panthers. And so now Heber Springs to see what they want to do right here on 4th down and very long. 3:15 left in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. And dropping back to punt right here is Brown. Good punt. It'll hit at the 32 and take a Panther roll inside the 20-yard line. And they're going to down it just inside the 20, and that's where Westside will take over. So 2:58 left in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. We step away for 30 seconds. Panthers trail 7-0 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Looking to add something new to your home? Shop Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Choose from their large selection of bedroom, dining room, and living room furniture that will make any room in your home look new. Also, check out their selection of appliances, wall art, rugs, Greer's Ferry Lake items, and outdoor cedar furniture. Check them out on Facebook at Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Go Panthers! From Amy at Heber Springs Home Furnishings.
So Westside takes over from just inside their own 20-yard line. They're going to run it straight up the middle. Keenan Sneed on the tackle for the Panthers after the run there by Cameron Hedger. Up to the 26, up to the 27. So about a 7-yard gain, 2nd down, and we'll call it 3. Coming up right here. David Mars is listening tonight. David, hope you're doing good tonight. Got to see David this morning. Marty Moss is listening tonight. He says, go Panthers. He is raking hay and listening to the game tonight. Panthers, Marty, are down 7-0. Just joining us. Westside's moving left to right in front of us here in the first quarter of play that's brought to you by Bartlett Tire Center. They're going to run it this time off the left side, and nothing. Luke Elliott was there right at the line of scrimmage. And Fowler on the carry, so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and about 3 here.
Luke Elliott with the stop for your Panthers. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
So it's 3rd and 3. Open field right, 1:46 left in the first. And now up under center is Yurta. He takes, and they'll give it off, and the Panthers hit it immediately. There's a marker down. We'll have to check the Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. Well, the Panthers really swarmed to it there. Sneed was there.
The ball carrier. There's a penalty flag on the play.
Also, Cordell there for the Panthers, along with Jordan Tidwell. So we'll check the Cowboy Chevrolet penalty marker. It was not a 1st down. Holding penalty is going to back it up, though. It would have been 3rd down and about 2. The Panther defense really stiffened right there. Now it is going to be 3rd down and long. So they'll take the football back to the 18-yard line. And 3rd and about 12 with 1:32 left in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter of play. Open field right. Football's at the 18 on the left hash. And now the 3 backs behind the quarterback, Yurta. Now he takes, and they give it up the middle, and the Panthers swarm to it. So really nowhere to go. No gain on the play. Chris Edwards was there for the stop. Should see the punting unit come out. About a yard gain on the play after the carry from Connor Crane. And 4th down and 11. So we'll see if Parker Brown gets a chance to return the punt, as they are ready to punt it away to him. And here is the punt, wobbly punt. Going to hit at the 48 of Westside. Brown takes from his own 45, angling left, 45, 40, 35, 30, along the numbers, inside the 25-yard line of the 20, and the Panthers have flipped the field, and they'll have great field position to begin this drive. Almost where the line of scrimmage was when that drive started, and so now the Panthers are going to have it in great field position. We'll have to check the Cowboy Chevrolet marker, though. So there is a marker down back at the 38-yard line. And it's way away from where Parker was running. And so a legal block in the back against the Panthers is going to negate the return. And so it's a spot penalty. So from where that is, the Panthers are going to have it near midfield instead of at the 20 of Westside. So 29 seconds left in the Bartlett Tire Center first. And they take it back to the 48. That's where the Panthers will have it. So they start on the west side of the 50. So good field position, but not as good as it looked. Good return there by Parker Brown. It was set up to his left, and that's where he ran. The penalty marker was way away from where the play was headed. So shotgun formation from the 48 of Westside, and now give it to Brown. Running left, he's hitting the backfield, down he goes. He's dropped for a 3-yard loss at the 49-yard line. Good play by Westside. Clay McMillan was in the backfield to make the tackle, and Parker Brown never had a chance to get going, and that's going to be the final play of the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. So we've played one quarter from Panther Stadium in Heber Springs. We'll come back with the second quarter in a moment. 7-0 Panthers trail after one as we pause for 60 seconds from the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust is thinking outside the box with Cube. Cube is a new interactive banking service that allows you to cash checks, make deposits, make your home or auto loan payment without leaving the comfort of your vehicle. Cube uses live, local, friendly account representatives Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For extended banking hours, personal service, and convenient access, start banking outside the box with Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Spence at Reed Hutchins Pharmacy in downtown Heber Springs. Do you or a loved one need help managing medications? We have a safe and convenient medication packaging solution that can help. Our compliance packaging eliminates the need to create your own pill box, has detachable individual packs, and is color-coded. We also offer convenient drive-through and home or work delivery. We strive to provide comfort and safety in fulfilling your pharmacy needs. Stop by or give us a call at 501-270-8888.
Back at Panther Stadium, we start the second quarter, second down from midfield. Panthers down 7-0. Lindley's going to keep. Lindley running room, 45. He'll get to the 43 before he's hit and dropped. But a good scramble there to give the Panthers a chance here on third down to be in a position to convert. Cole Stonecipher made the tackle. It's third down and 5. It's about a 8-yard run right there for Lindley. So welcome to the Crye-like second quarter. It's third down. Lindley takes out of the gun. Lindley rolls to the right. Now Lindley stops. Now Lindley fires complete to Brown. Brown runs over a man at the 35, and he's going to have a first down to the 34, but we'll have to check the marker. There's a penalty flag. That is down. And it is in the position where you would expect. It'll be a holding penalty against the Panthers where you think that is where it's thrown, but we'll have to see. And the Panthers are backing up. Well, they had an ineligible man downfield.
Against the Panthers.
So that'll cost the Panthers the first down. It would have been a Cowboy Chevrolet first down, but instead it's a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. And that negates the first down. So now it's going to be third down.
The 5-yard penalty. Panthers
back at the 47. Third. And we'll call it 9 right here. Kenny Nations is watching the game on our YouTube, Facebook live stream. You can do that as well. He said David's doing good. He has candy down at the Gym Movie Theater. Don't forget Elvis is back down there for a week. So see if I can do my best to talk Miss Dusty into going to the theater on Sunday night. Third down and 9 now whistles. And did the Panthers take a timeout? I don't see a flag now. They do see a flag now. They took too much time off the clock. Delay of game penalty. So a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty marker takes it back to the 48-yard line. Yeah, go down and see Elvis this week at the Gym Movie Theater. Get some of that good popcorn that Kenny Nations will have for you down there. I may have to stop by on the way back home after the game tonight from the stadium. So it's third down. Panthers, a couple of penalty flags have really hurt this drive. 10:50 left in the second. Lindley pumps. Lindley fires. Complete. Yancey at the 40. He's about too short of a first down. So it'll be fourth down for the Panthers, but you think they'll probably go right here. Yurta made the tackle. Well, Yancey did a good job of that a week ago. He was able to find the soft spot, and then Lindley found him. He caught 7 passes a week ago. And now here in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter, the Panthers have fourth down and a couple to get a Cowboy Chevrolet first down. It's at the 40 of Westside. And now Lindley gives to Brown, trying to get outside. He'll have a first down, 35, and he steps out of bounds. And they're going to say he stepped down at the 36. That's enough for a Panther first down. He gets 4, needed 2. So able to convert there. Remember, the Panthers had third down and 12, and they convert. And they get a Cowboy Chevrolet first down. So first down at the 36 on the right hash, 10:08 left in the second quarter. Lindley takes. Lindley now steps up in the pocket, throws to the left side, and it is incomplete at the 26-yard line. Right at the line to gain, coming back for the ball was Logan Rutledge. Couldn't quite get there. And now it's second down and 10 from the 36. 10:07 remaining here in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter. Empty backfield this time. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And now Lindley takes. Lindley rolls left, pressure after him. He fires, incomplete. He had to get rid of it, throws a little bit low, and he had to throw it sooner than he wanted to because the pressure was there. With the empty backfield, Yancey was the intended receiver. And now it's third and 10 from the 36 of Westside. Hey, Panther fans, when you're ready to buy or sell a home, choose an experienced local realtor to navigate the process. Let the agents at Crye-Leike help anytime you have questions about real estate. Crye-Leike knows the way. Let them get you home. Go Panthers from everyone at Crye-Leike. Third down and 10, empty backfield, and now Lindley throwing deep downfield and incomplete. Trying to hit Brown. He had gotten behind the defense. That he was looking over the right shoulder, and it was on his left shoulder, and it's incomplete. And now it's fourth and 10. So 9:55 left here in the second quarter. So back-to-back-to-back incompletions. And now it's fourth and 10. Brown in the slot on the left side. Cusick split wide to the left. That's open field. There are 3 receivers to the right into the boundary. And now looking into the sideline is Lindley. Now he takes on fourth and 10. Lindley now throwing deep. Right side, incomplete for Yancey. And that's the way the drive's going to end. So a turnover on downs, and Westside will take over. So we'll step away for 30 seconds. 9:50 left in the second quarter. Panthers trail 7-0 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Crye-Leike Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Crye-Leike Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
So back at Panther Stadium in the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth, and Westside's going to run it. Right side, running room, 45-40 down the right sideline, slips a tackle inside the 25, and there is a Cowboy Chevrolet marker down. Thank goodness. Otherwise, that's a big run from Cameron Hedger that would have Westside at the 15-yard line, but it's a holding penalty against the Warriors. So that'll cost them Penalties have been costly for the Panthers tonight. Jeff Kincaid is our referee. Eddie Elliott, the umpire. Robert Edian is the line judge. Chad Dewey is the head linesman, and Caleb Ingram, the back judge. They have been very busy here in the first half of play because there have been a lot of Cowboy Chevrolet markers on the field. 9:36 left here in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter. Take the football back to the 28, right in the center of the field. And we've seen Hedger with some big runs tonight. Now Fowler is in the backfield. And this time the quarterback is going to keep it around the right end and try to get to the edge. Could not do so, but he's going to get some good yardage across the 37-yard line, near the 38-yard line. That was Zachary Parker was the first one to get to him. But it turns out to be a 13-yard gain. So it's second down and 7 up to the 38-yard line. That time, Yurta just kept it himself. Open field left, 8:48 left in the Crye-Leike second quarter. And now Yurta to the line of scrimmage. This time, a pair of wingbacks and a fullback toss it right side to one of the wingbacks that was in motion. The Panthers were there. Nothing doing. It'll be a loss on the play. And Weston Warden and Zachary Parker really played that well.
Zachary Parker and Weston
And
Warden on the stop for your Panthers.
Clay McMillan never had a chance to get going. It's a loss of about 2, and it'll be third down and 9. So that's some of that film study Panther coaches do all week long, and they were ready for that. Well-designed defense, the scheme there to stop that play. 7:58 left in the second. Now it's third and 9. This time running off the right side and trying to get outside, and the Panthers really stacked that up. There's just nowhere for Hedger to go. He may have gotten to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It was 4, maybe 5 red jerseys there to meet him. And now it's 4th and 9. The defense has made some adjustments after that first drive from Westside, in which they were able to run it right down the field. And now they have been able to turn the Warriors away again. So we'll see if Brown has room to run here. Here comes the punt. There's a marker down. A Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag is down. Brown takes from the 30. Across the 35, center of the field, angling right, 45, midfield, 45, just outside the numbers, 30, inside the 20, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown, Parker Brown, 71 yards, and the Panthers a point from tying the football game, but we'll have to check the marker. As Parker Brown, 71 yards for the kick return for a score, but it's coming back. The officials are coming back with it. The umpire saw something, Eddie Elliott, right at the snap and threw the flag. And that's why I said we'll have to check the Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. It's a personal foul penalty against the Panthers, so it's a double whammy. It's not only do you have the points taken off the board, but this will be a first down. So, boy, a lot of flags. Todd Wood wants an explanation. And it was thrown again right at the time the ball was snapped. So it's a first down. Boy, that is a double whammy. Todd Wood's not happy with the explanation that he got. He's talking with a linesman on the near side. That's Robert Edian, who's getting a conversation with Todd Wood. Now he wants to talk to Jeff Kincaid, and they're going to have a pretty spirited conversation, because not only does that take and give the Warriors a first down, it takes 6 points off the board for the Panthers and eliminates a 71-yard kick return for a touchdown. And Todd Wood, he talked about how important this game was for his team. And for that flag to take away 6 points, he's not happy. 6:54 left. Let's step away. Second quarter for 30 seconds. Panthers trail 7-0 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hey, this is Mitch at Red River Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep, and I know a lot of you folks have said you've not heard me on the radio. I've actually had people ask if I've sold the store. No, I haven't. But to be honest, it's not been too fun to talk about everything that's happening. But right now, we're back. We're back with huge discounts on Ram trucks. As a matter of fact, right now we have some heavy-duty, four-wheel drive Cummins diesels, brand new, in stock for up to $7,000 off. Red River Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs for Arkansas's largest discounts during the Ram Power Days.
So the conversation continues. Todd Wood got his money's worth, and I don't blame Coach. He just had 6 points taken off the board, and his team, he's fighting for his team right now. And so instead of it being 7-6 and the Panthers either kicking an extra point or going for two, it's a first down for the Warriors. A lot of markers. A lot of Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flags in this first half. Football's at the 48 now on the Heber Springs side of the 50-yard line. Now that pass looked like it was almost thrown backwards, but it's going to be ruled incomplete. And guess what? There's a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag down. Have to check the marker, see what it is. It's a holding penalty against the Warriors. You could have probably went to your nearest gambling app and probably put a little wager that was going to happen, that there was going to be a penalty flag coming against the Warriors after that one cost the Panthers points. Now it's 1st and 20. It's a holding penalty. So the Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag takes it back to the 42. And open field to the left, 6:49 left here in the Cry-Like second quarter. And so now 3 backs behind Yernta. Yernta from the 42 takes. They're going to run it right side and take it up to the 45-yard line. And that's it. So Sneed, Warden, and Chris Roberts also there. So take it up to the 40, we'll say the 46. Really, their bell cow tonight has been Cameron Hedger. They give it to him a lot. So it's near the 46. Open field is to the left, and second down here. 6:17 and counting in the Cry-Like Real Estate second quarter of play. 7-0 West Side leads. And now Yernta takes, play fake. He's going to throw it here. He's looking, has a man open. It's incomplete. At the 30-yard line, and he was trying to hit Jordan Hall there. And now it's 3rd and long. 6:02 left. It was a quick first quarter. Very quick Bartlett Tire Center first quarter because of all the running. Jonesboro Westside had the football for a lot of that first quarter, and they were able to run it. Second quarter, about halfway through it, and now Westside with 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 16. Open field to the left. And now Yernta takes, gives it to the fullback who's dragged down immediately. And Jacob McMullen in the backfield to make the tackle at the 44. So it is 4th down. And Jonesboro Westside punted again. Well, Parker Brown has had 2 big returns. One took it to the 20 of Westside. A penalty flag took that away. Another one took it the distance for what would have been a touchdown. A penalty marker took that away. So now maybe the 3rd time's a charm. He's standing at his own 20. And it's a low snap. It bounces back to the punter. He does a very good job to get the punt away. Fair catch being called for and taken back inside the 15-yard line. That was a good job by Westside, and that's Yernta who's the punter, because that hit about 3 times back to him, like a ground ball to the shortstop. He fielded it well and got the punt away. So now the Panther offense will come out, and they'll have the football with 5:13 left until halftime. Don't forget, we'll have the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report coming up. We'll listen to the Panther band, and we will visit with Heber Springs golf coach Gay Stark at halftime. That's on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. First down, Panthers at the 13. That's where they'll take over to begin this drive. Brown in the backfield. He's to the right of Lindley. And now Lindley in shotgun sends Brown in motion out of the backfield. He takes, screen pass complete. Brown across the 15. Penalty flag is down. 20, 25, 30. Bumped out of bounds into the near boundary. Across the 30 at about the 31-yard line is thrown on the edge where you would expect this would be another holding penalty against the Panthers. It was right in front of the official. And so it's a holding penalty against the Panthers. So this cost them 10 yards instead of a Cowboy Chevrolet first down once again. It is a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag that is down. So take it back inside the 10-yard line, half the distance to the goal line, back to the 8. First down and long. There's been a lot of laundry on the flag here in the on the field here in the first half of play, really on both sides. And now Lindley in shotgun. Brown in motion out of the backfield. Takes just outside of his own goal line. He runs forward across the 5 up to the 6. And he got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So now it's going to be second down and long. 4:40 and counting here in the Crye-like second quarter.
Second down and long for your Panthers.
And Lindley gets to play from the sideline. Wind is blowing out of the south right in the face of the Panthers. They're moving out of the north end of the stadium. Left to right in front of us. Brown to the left of Lindley. Lindley takes, drops back. He's in the end zone now. He fires over the middle. It's complete at the 18-yard line. And it's complete there to Logan Rutledge. And it'll bring up a manageable third down. Third down, and we'll call it about 6.
Brings up third down and 6 for your Panthers.
Inside of 4 minutes left in the Crye-like second quarter. Panthers trying to get a Cowboy Chevrolet first down here in the second. Had points taken off the board by penalty a few moments ago. Brown to the right of Lindley. Line of scrimmage at the 18. Lindley takes, steps up, now rolls left. He tucks it. He's going to run. He has the first down across the 25 up to the 28-yard line of the 29. And the Panthers will move the chains. A tackle there by Tyler Wadlington. And it's a Cowboy Chevrolet first down up to the 29-yard line. So 3:27 left here until halftime. See if the Panthers can put points on the board before the half. Down 7-0. And now out of the gun, Lindley takes. His pass is batted up in the air, and it's incomplete. Batted up in the air, and then very fortunate that Darvin Fowler could not quite get there. He was trying. He had found it. It was batted high in the air, but batted behind the line of scrimmage where nobody was. And it's incomplete, second down and 10. So it's just harmlessly incomplete. And now the Panthers have second down near the 29. Football's on the left hash. Man in motion, that's Brown. Fake the give to him. Little RPO, and keeping is Lindley across the 40, 45, running along the hash marks. First down up to the 47. And the Panthers with a Cowboy Chevrolet first down. Once again, Tyler Wadlington on the tackle. So Heber Springs up near midfield. They'll mark it at the 48. Remember, this drive started inside the 15. .253 left until half. Both teams have the Panthers have used one of their timeouts. So they have 2 timeouts. And now Lindley with an empty backfield takes. Looks right, now fires over the middle, complete on a slant to Yancey. First down, he slung forward inside the 35, down to the 34-yard line. The tackle by Cole Stonecipher, and the Panthers are driving. And they are now in Warrior territory down to the 33. And Westside wants a timeout. 2:33 left here in the Crye-like second quarter. We step away for 30 seconds. Panthers trail 7-0, but driving as we pause for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Howdy, folks. Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC in Heber Springs need your help rounding up some cars and trucks right now. We'll pay top dollar for your vehicle. Any make, any model. Whatever you've got, we want it. Plus, whether you buy a car from us or not, we'll pay cash for your ride. So what are you waiting for? Help us round up some cars, and you can round up a deal. Come see us today at Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC in Heber Springs or cowboycbg.com.
7-0 Panthers trail, but they're driving. 2:33 left here in the Cry-like second quarter. And the Panthers send their offense back out onto the field. Lance Hamilton has just checked in with me. He is alive and well in parts unknown. I can't tell you his location right now. He's off the grid right now. He's in hiding. Open field is to the right. Pudge and Kelly have a great time over the next 10 to 12 days and enjoy some time away. Here's Lindley. He's going to throw deep downfield, complete. Yancey at the 5, touchdown Panthers. Lindley to Yancey, 33 yards, and the Panthers to within 1 now. 7-6. West Side leads, but the Panthers with a 33-yard strike there from Lindley to Yancey have cut it to 1, and they'll try the extra point. Gideon Tate on for the extra point try, and Lindley will hold it. And now the Panthers, the play clock hasn't started. They're trying to get the right personnel on the field, but the play clock has not started. So they have plenty of time. It'll be snapped by Corbin Jones. And now a chance to tie it right here. Good snap. Placement down. The extra point is up, and the extra point is good. 2:26 left in the first half. We step away for 60 seconds. Tied at 7 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. The all-new Cowboy Collision and Customs is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility. Our certified repair professionals can get you a free estimate in less than 15 minutes and even do same-day repairs. We offer loaner vehicles and flexible payment plans through Sunbit. Open 24/7 online. Go to cowboycbg.com to schedule an appointment today. Let us show you why we're the hardest-working team in the business. Cowboy Collision and Customs in Heber Springs.
Tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther Boosters: Verona's Italian Restaurant, LT Davis Flooring Company, First Security Bank, Stevenson Oil Company, Angie's Hideaway, Roland Title Company in Heber Springs, Survival Flight, Olmsted Funeral Home, McDonald's, Jitterbug Coffee House, R-Care, Remax Advantage Heber Springs, Southridge Village Nursing and Rehab. Thank you to these Panther Boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
.226 left here in the Cry-like second quarter. The Panthers now have tied the game at 7. 33-yard strike. Lindley to Yancey. Offensive line very good on that drive right there. They gave the Panthers a lot of room to maneuver, and they were able to take it 87 yards for the score on that scoring drive, and the Panthers special teams downfield and return to the 22-yard line. Montana Neely on the return there for Westside. Keenan Sneed downfield to make the tackle for the Panthers, and now Westside will have it at the 22 with 2:19 left until half. So here comes the Warriors to the line of scrimmage. We saw them have one long run taken back by a holding penalty a few moments ago. Panthers had a kickoff that was taken off the board because of a penalty. Both teams have been penalized quite a bit here in the first half of play. So now Yurta toss to the left side, trying to get outside, and nothing there. Keenan Sneed blew it up. He came flying through and made the tackle back at the 21-yard line. Chris Edwards was also there. Sneed able to penetrate the line of scrimmage. and trying to get outside with Cameron Hedger. Panthers have really adjusted well defensively, and now it's second down and 11. A 1-yard loss, 1:55 left until we get to halftime. So it's at the 21. Open field is to the right. And now here comes Yurta to the line of scrimmage. 3 backs behind him. He's ready, he takes, and they give it up the middle. Now some running room, this time sliding down at the 33-yard line. Logan Rutledge on the tackle. Cameron Hedger carried it, and it's enough for a first down. Just enough. He's able to get 12. He needed 11. Just under 90 seconds left until half. And now Westside moving here in the Crye-Leike second quarter. Ball's at the 33 on the left hash. Westside moving right to left in front of us. And now Yurta takes, keep it on the ground, nothing there. Nothing there. And coming from the left side was Weston Warden, was the first one to get him. And at the 33, no gain on the play. It'll be second down and 10, and Westside uses a timeout here in the Crye-Leike second quarter. So tied at 7. We're going to step away from the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Panthers tied 7-7 with the Westside Warriors as we pause for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Dr. Jan Sharp at Heber Springs Clinic, North Arkansas Tire, Centennial Bank of Heber Springs, The River Company, Heber Springs Eye Care, Judy King School of Dance, Sonic, Cleveland County Memorial Gardens, Affordable Air, Tubby Tees, and Visual Identity. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
5-17, sponsored by the softball team.
.101 left here in the first half. Billy Morgan along with Jeffrey James, Lane Tubbs, Trip Keeter, and our studio engineer tonight is Rick Hobgood. It is second down and 10. 7-7. Football is at the 33 on the west side of the 50-yard line, and now they want to throw it. Yurta throwing deep right side, and this is broken up. Broken up by Chris Roberts at the 46-yard line, and it'll be third down and 10. Had a man, but a lot of air underneath the throw. And so it gave Roberts time to get over there and knock it away. He was trying to hit Cameron Hedger. So now it's third down and 10 from the 33. So 53 seconds left. Remember, Westside will get the football to begin the third. We're here in the Crye-Leike second quarter. Open field right. And now they just have one timeout to work with. And they're going to run it right here. Trying to run to the right side and nowhere there. Nowhere to go. And Corbin Jones was there to drag him down, and the Panthers are going to take a timeout. Connor Crane carried it, and then Corbin Jones got him. And so it's a loss back to the 31, and the timeout, Heber Springs. So the Panthers want the football back, and more importantly, I think they want, most importantly right here, they want Parker Brown to have a chance to return a punt. So we'll see if he gets a chance to do that right here. You really wonder if the Warriors will even punt it anywhere near him. Brent Brainerd State Farm coin toss was won by the Warriors. They deferred the option of the second half. So they'll get the football to begin the third quarter. Now Brown, see where he's going to be. Last punt, Yurta really boomed it. And Brown had no chance to return it. He's had two other punts that have both been called back because of penalties. One 70 yards, would have been good for a touchdown. Another one for 40 yards. Now it's fourth down and 11. Yurta to the punt. This is a low punt. Going to hit at the 35. Brown picks it up after a couple of hops at the 25. Far sideline across the 35. Trying to reverse field, coming near sideline. He's at the 40, trying to get to the edge. 45, midfield, running along the numbers at the 46, and he's tackled into West Side territory. So a good return there. He returns that for 29 yards, and the Panthers have a first down at the 46. So the Panthers were down 7-0, and then 7-7 after the 33-yard touchdown pass there in the second quarter from Lindley for the Panthers to Yancey. And now, first down at the 46 on the west side of the 50. Panthers have one timeout to work with. They only had 10 on the field. Now they have 11 on the field. And now taking, screen pass, complete Brown, but he's hit behind the line of scrimmage at midfield. And very fortunate he's not hurt. He was popped. Gavin Rasden got a shot at him and tackled him at midfield, so that turns into about a 4-yard loss. So it's second down and 14. We'll take a timeout. Panthers use their final timeout. 23 seconds left until half. It is 7-7 as we pause for 30 seconds in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. Hey, Alexia, what are you doing?
I'm just getting all my school supplies together since they wouldn't let me graduate last year.
Now that you mention it, I need to get the Jammin' Jeep some new tires before taking it on the road to Panther football games.
Well, Billy, I'm glad you mentioned that because my papa and daddy can fix that right away at Bartlett Tire Center.
You know, Alexia, I'm headed that way right now.
Just make sure you call 362-8215 for your appointment today. Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan.
Second down, Panthers from midfield, really second down and 4 here in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter from the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth at Panther Stadium. 23 seconds left in the half, tied at 7. And now Lindley looking, throwing left side. This is picked off at the 25-yard line and returned across the 30-yard line up to the 31, and that's going to be it. Intercepted by Montana Neely. And Cusick on the stop. You expect Westside will come out. They have one timeout left. I would imagine 11 seconds left until half. And they'll say, hey, let's go regroup. They'll get the football to begin the third quarter. And we'll have the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report coming up for you. We'll take a quick break at half, and then we'll come back and we'll visit with Coach Stark. And then we'll hear the Heber Springs marching band on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. So Westside will see. They will run one play here just up the middle, but right into the Panther defense, and that's going to be it. So tackle there by Jonah Cordell. So we have come to the half. 7-7 is our halftime score. We're going to pause for 60 seconds. We'll come back with Gage Stark and the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report and the Panther marching band in 60 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Mark Mansfield State Farm, Cash Saver of Heber Springs, Southern Pipe and Supply, Bryce Farmer and Carissa Clemens with First Trust Home Loans, Tina Moore with Tina Moore Allstate, Rock Mortgage Lending Equal Housing Lender, Tracy and the guys at Farm Bureau. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like a new life, a strong heartbeat, faith in action, and 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit Baptist-Health.com to learn more.
Back at halftime, Panthers 7-7 on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. Coach Gay Stark with us, and she needs no introduction when I have Coach Stark on, but golf coach here at Heber Springs, and all that you do for all of our athletes here at Heber Springs. It's always great to visit with you, and I know I'm sorry that Pudge is not here where you can talk golf with him.
Absolutely. This might be a first.
He's in parts unknown.
Okay.
Yeah, he and Kelly have gotten away.
I understand. I totally understand.
Hey, how have things been going for the golf program? I know it's a busy time of the year, and a lot of times, we think about school starting and athletics starting. Golf starts a lot sooner than that, though.
Golf season starts way before the school year starts, and way before anybody else gets started as far as matches. We start first Monday of August, and first of all, I'd just like to thank you for having me on, of course, first, but just a good big shout out to the Red Apple Inn and Trey and Risa Miller, and we're just so truly blessed to be able to have such a great, place for us to play and for the young people to play. And we'll be hosting district next week here at Heber Springs at the Red Apple, and next Tuesday, and there are going to be a lot of great players here. Anna Kate Nichols will be playing here. She's she just committed to Arkansas last week, and that'll be fun to watch. And there's going to be some other really good players, and it's going to be a great tournament.
Did you order weather up like what we just had this past
Oh,
week?
my
Because
goodness.
last week would have been a perfect week for this.
Yes. And, of course, I look at Tuesday, 97. So it'll be on fire again.
Just keep the rain away.
Yeah, if we can just keep the rain away, we'll
because
be
I
great.
know Trey will have the course in great shape, and
Yes.
Risa, they'll be a great host.
Absolutely. And we had 17 players this year, 8 girls, 9 boys, and so it's been a good. We're only going to lose 2, Davis Clark and Easton Cusick. Easton and he's out here on the football field tonight. Carter Julian's out here on the football field tonight. Elijah Jones, he plays on Thursday nights for us. So we've got some basketball players and football players. So it's kind of fun to watch those kids out there competing as well.
And you talk about the boys and the girls, and I know that the girls, you have a lot of youngsters on that team.
A lot of young ones. We've got Megan Bull, junior, Macy Evans, a junior, Eva Jones, a junior, Maya Tharp, a junior, and then we got 4 freshmen, and Ada Choate and Haven Downs, Annalise Wilson, and Abby Torres. And then going back over to the boys, we have Lad Choates, a junior, Noah Torres, he's a junior, and then Carter Julian, sophomore, Liam Buffalo, sophomore, Jude Herring, a sophomore, and then Elijah Jones, like I said, he's a freshman, and Jack Buckaloo, he's a freshman.
And to have 17 boys and girls out, that's good numbers, right?
Oh, it's great. It's great. And we've joined up in a new conference this year, and of course, Billy, no one in the state has the same football conference, basketball conference, golf conference, so there's really no true rivalries anymore other than us and Clinton, or back when I played, it was Greenbrier and Bologna and those people. But now we have in our conference this year in golf, we'll have, of course, us and Clinton, Lisa Academy, Pulaski Academy, Pulaski Robinson, and then Baptist Prep. But Baptist Prep will only have the boys because their girls have won so many state championships. They moved them to 5A.
So get out of here.
Get out of here. Y'all going up with the big girls. And then we got Lone Oak and Bauxite. So that's our conference this year. We got out of the Pottsville, Clarksville, Ozark, Morrilton, and all that group.
Now, when you talk about district, tell us about who will be representing your team at district.
Very good. We have 4. You can play 4 players, girls, 4 players, boys, and then you count 3 scores in the 4A. So who'll be representing us in the on the boys' side will be Easton Cusick, Liam Buffalo, Jude Herring, and Lad Choate. And then and 3 out of 4 of those will be back next year. So we're looking at some really good players. And then this year, Megan Bull, Eva Jones, Macy Evans, and Maya Tharp will be representing us on the girls' side.
And with district being here, is that Is that something that's, how do we get the district here? Is that something you have to go through? Is that come around in turns?
No, not really, because this is our first year, and I just called some of the coaches and said, hey, listen, if you guys would like to, I would love to host. I would love to host, and of course they all agreed to play at the Red Apple Inn. So.
Yeah. And then state tournament, obviously that's where you want to get to.
That's exactly right. And the girls' state tournament and boys this year in 4A will be at Magellan down at Hot Springs Village. And the girls' state tournament will be a week from Monday, which will be the 26th. And then the boys' state tournament would be a week later, which would be on that Monday, October the 3rd. It's a great golf course. Should be a lot of fun. And that's going to be a really fun week, hopefully, for us to go, girls and boys.
Overall, how pleased have you been with the boys and girls and how they've progressed throughout the season?
Very, very. I am very pleased. I'm very proud of all of them, especially those younger ones. And I've had Ladd and a lot of them since they were 7th and 8th and 9th graders, and they're doing a lot better. They're scoring a lot better. They get real disappointed when they don't play well. This summer we had young people that were coming to golf practice from 8 to 10 and then going to football practice, basketball practice. So I'm very pleased, and I'm very pleased with where the program is right now and where it's going, boys and girls.
It takes a commitment.
Oh, it does.
It's like life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And the best part about golf is the fact that, it teaches you life lessons. It teaches you to be honest. It teaches you how to not blame anyone else, because no one else made that golf swing for you but yourself. And I've dealt a lot with that myself, being a golfer or whatever. And so anyway, it's really I'm so proud of them, and we've worked hard. We've been out there every single day and getting after it.
And now, before we we want to watch the band and listen to them here in just a few moments before we tell you goodbye. If folks want to come out, kind of tell us the times and how this will all work out next week with the district being out at the Red Apple, because I know you'd love for people to come out and support the program next week.
Yeah, if you're a golfer, we'd love to have you. It's at 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning at the Red Apple. That's when we'll tee it up and go, and we'll be a shotgun start, so everybody will be all over the golf course. So. Come on out and join us, and we'd love to have you.
All right, Coach. You make sure you let me know how things are going. And,
I will.
Allie and me will talk about it in the mornings, and we'll be rooting for your program. Wish you the best. I always appreciate your time. It's always great to see you.
Thank you. It's great to see you too, Billy.
All right, Coach Gay Stark joining us here at half on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back with the Heber Springs Band in 30 seconds on your hometown station. Panthers 7-7, by the way, tied at the half on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. White River Health Family Care in Heber Springs. Hopper Termite and Pest Management. Eagle Bank. Ozark Country Market, McKenzie Realty, First United Methodist Church, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, New Life Church. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Back here at halftime, First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. The Heber Springs Marching Band, they're going to perform. And right now, let's take their performance down on the field. 7-7, we are tied at the half, Heber Springs and Jonesboro Westside, as the band will perform here at Panther Stadium. Let's listen in right now. Panther Marching Band performing here at halftime. And it's the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, proud sponsors of the Panther halftime report. Start thinking outside the box with a cube. At First Arkansas Bank and Trust, the cube is a new way you can cash checks, make deposits, pay your house or auto loan payment, and interact with a live account representative 7 days a week without leaving your vehicle. ATMs are a thing of the past, so stop living in the past and start banking with a cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust in Heber Springs. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. 7-7, we are tied at halftime. Panthers at the half, tied with the Jonesboro Westside Warriors. We'll come back with the second half in a little bit. Right now we're going to take a 5-minute break. Second half coming up on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. One Bite Meat Market, A1 Heating and Air Company, Jet Fast Motor Brokers, Old Town Espresso, Nice's Custom Frame Shop, Golden & Co., Unity Health, CWB Engineers. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Hey, this is Wade from F.L. Davis. Think of F.L. Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. F.L. Davis has been Cleburne County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at F.L.'s can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. F.L.'s also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop F.L. Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local F.L. Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greer's Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
Looking to add something new to your home? Shop Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Choose from their large selection of bedroom, dining room, and living room furniture that will make any room in your home look new. Also, check out their selection of appliances, wall art, rugs, Greer's Ferry lake items, and outdoor cedar furniture. Check them out on Facebook at Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Go Panthers! From Amy at Heber Springs Home Furnishings. First Arkansas Bank and Trust is thinking outside the box with Cube. Cube is a new interactive banking service that allows you to cash checks, make deposits, make your home or auto loan payment without leaving the comfort of your vehicle. Cube uses live, local, friendly account representatives Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For extended banking hours, personal service, and convenient access, start banking outside the box with Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Spence at Reed Hutchins Pharmacy in downtown Heber Springs. Do you or a loved one need help managing medications? We have a safe and convenient medication packaging solution that can help. Our compliance packaging eliminates the need to create your own pill box, has detachable individual packs, and is color-coded. We also offer convenient drive-through and home or work delivery. We strive to provide comfort and safety in fulfilling your pharmacy needs. Stop by or give us a call at 501-270-8888.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
Tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther Boosters: Verona's Italian Restaurant, LT Davis Flooring Company, First Security Bank, Stevenson Oil Company, Angie's Hideaway, Roland Title Company in Heber Springs, Survival Flight, Olmsted Funeral Home, McDonald's, Jitterbug Coffee House, R-Care, Remax Advantage Heber Springs, Southridge Village Nursing and Rehab. Thank you to these Panther Boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Hey, this is Mitch at Red River Ram, Dodge Chrysler and Jeep, and I know a lot of you folks have said you've not heard me on the radio. I've actually had people ask if I've sold the store. No, I haven't. But to be honest, it's not been too fun to talk about everything that's happening. But right now, we're back. We're back with huge discounts on Ram trucks. As a matter of fact, right now we have some heavy-duty four-wheel drive Cummins diesels, brand new, in stock for up to $7,000 off. Red River Ram, Dodge Chrysler and Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs for Arkansas's largest discounts during the Ram Power Days.
Tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther Boosters: Dr. Jan Sharp at Heber Springs Clinic, North Arkansas Tire, Centennial Bank of Heber Springs, The River Company, Heber Springs Eye Care, Judy King School of Dance, Sonic, Cleveland County Memorial Gardens, Affordable Air, Tubby Tees, and Visual Identity. Thank you to these Panther Boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
7-7 back at half. Teams are on the field getting ready for the second half. We'll take a 60-second break right here. That'll wrap it up for the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report, 7-7. And we'll come back with the second half in 60 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Howdy, folks. Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC in Heber Springs needs your help rounding up some cars and trucks right now. We'll pay top dollar for your vehicle. Any make, any model. Whatever you've got, we want it. Plus, whether you buy a car from us or not, we'll pay cash for your ride. So what are you waiting for? Help us round up some cars, and you can round up a deal. Come see us today at Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC in Heber Springs or cowboycbg.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther Boosters: Mark Mansfield State Farm, Cash Saver of Heber Springs, Southern Pipe and Supply, Bryce Farmer and Carissa Clemens with First Trust Home Loans, Tina Moore with Tina Moore Allstate, Rock Mortgage Lending Equal Housing Lender, Tracy and the guys at Farm Bureau. Thank you to these Panther Boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Back at halftime, Panthers and Warriors ready for the second half to get started. And the third quarter will be brought to you by Reed Hutchins Pharmacy. Panthers in that first half of play, they were down 7-0. A 57-yard drive from Jonesboro West Side ended up with a 29-yard, run by Cameron Hedger. 4:53 left in the first quarter. That was the first drive for the Warriors, and Westside scored to make it 7-0 after the extra point. Panthers came right back. They had a kickoff return for a touchdown that was taken off the board because of a penalty after a 71-yard return from Parker Brown, but then they would get the football back again and would put a drive together. Xander Lindley would hit Dalton Yancey for a 33-yard strike. That was there late in the second quarter, and the Panthers hit the extra point from Gideon Tate, and we are 7-7 as we get ready for the third quarter. And the Panthers will kick it away down to our right. They'll defend the north goal to our left. Glad to have you with us tonight from our FL Davis Ace broadcast booth. Panthers did not get inside the Red River Boating Center red zone in that first half of play. We saw quite a few Cowboys Chevrolet first downs. They were able to move the football, and we also saw quite a few Cowboys Chevrolet penalty flags. I think both teams probably would like to see fewer penalty flags in the second half. So here we go. Here's the kickoff, and teeing it up. Panther fans are ready for the second half to get started, and here we go. A little onside kick to the near side that's going to be covered up by Westside. Covered up there by Tyler Wadlington. And so Westside will have it at the 49-yard line on the Warriors side of the 50. So they'll take it to begin this third quarter. We saw a lot of the running game from Westside. Didn't see a lot of Connor Crane or Darvin Fowler, but we did see a lot of Cameron Hedger there in that first half of play. So now here they come to the line of scrimmage, and we'll see Hedger this time around the right end. Hedger trying to get outside. He's to midfield. He crosses over into Panther territory, and then about 5 red jerseys are right there to greet him and throw him backwards. Sneed's always in the middle of that pile. And Chandler Weber on the tackle along with Zachary Parker as well. So it's second down and 7 after a very short gain. Couple of yards there. Open field is to the left, and Gus Yerta will get set to bring the team to the line of scrimmage. 7-7 very early here in the third. See if Hedger gets it again. Yerta takes, gives to Hedger up the middle, and Hedger's going to take it down to the 45-yard line. Again, Sneed right there, along with Jacob McMullen. And it is third down and about 2.5. Need to get down just inside the 42. Football is at the 44. So it is third down and football in the center of the field, just past the block H and the HS at midfield. And now Yerta, bootleg around the right end. He'll get the first down, take it inside the 40-yard line. Sneed will bump him out of bounds inside the 40 at about the 37. But Westside, they'll move the chains, and they'll have the first down. Hey, Reed Hutchins Pharmacy is Panther Nation's local pharmacy. Stop in and enjoy their friendly service and extensive inventory. Now's the time to talk to them about getting your flu shot for the upcoming flu season. Go Panthers from the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy crew. 10:28 left in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. 7-7. And now Yerta, the 2 wingbacks this time, he's going to turn, give it to his fullback, and he's going to run it straight up the middle, but just not much. Not much at all, and that is Luke Elliott and Jonah Cordell that get him first. About a 2-yard gain to the 35. They gave it that time to Connor Crane. He's the fullback when they have the 2 slot backs or 2 wing backs, whichever way you want to see it. I'll see the Bisons of Harding play tomorrow, and we call those slot backs. So, open field to the left. A wing back to each side this time. And now one in motion. They'll give it to him coming right to left, trying to get outside. He got a good block there. Now he's gone. 20 inside the 10 at the 5. Touchdown. Got a great block on the edge. And that is Cameron Hedger who scored. And the block on the edge sprung him free. And that was the key to that play. And Westside, that's a 35-yard touchdown run. And now the Warriors up 13-7. And the extra point coming right here with a try from Montana Neely. So now here in the third quarter, that's the second touchdown run from Hedger. The extra point is up. The extra point is no good. He missed it wide left. That could be big as the evening goes on. So 9:43 left here in the third quarter. Panthers trail 13-7 after a 51-yard drive from the Warriors. We'll pause for 60 seconds in the third quarter on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. White River Health Family Care in Heber Springs. Hopper Termite and Pest Management. Eagle Bank. Ozark Country Market. McKenzie Realty. First United Methodist Church, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, New Life Church. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. The all-new Cowboy Collision and Customs is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility. Our certified repair back here at Panther Stadium. Westside's going to kick it real quick, so we'll just take a 30 right there. Thanks to our engineer, Rick Hobgood. And here is they're going to kick it onside, and it's freed, and the Panthers are going to grab it. So good job for Heber by the Panthers to recover it there, and they're going to have the football, and they will take over at the 44-yard line. So Westside trying to catch the Panthers off balance here a little bit and catch them by surprise. And also, you kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You don't have to kick it deep to Parker Brown. They didn't want to do that. So the football is at the 44 and shotgun formation. Give it Brown. Coming near side, 45. Brown trying to get outside. He's going to be spun down at the 47. They stayed with him that time, and Justin McFall got him. So it'll be second down and 7 after a 3-yard gain. So open field to the left. 9 minutes, 13 seconds left here in the third. Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. Empty backfield. And now here is Lindley taking. Lindley throws left side. It may have been deflected at the line of scrimmage. It's incomplete. It's just as well for the Panthers. It would have been a loss on the play. May have been deflected at the line of scrimmage, but it was intended there for Chris Edwards. So it's now third down, and we'll say 7. Panthers need to get to the 46 of Westside for a first down. Open field is to the left. Ball is on the 47. And 8:57 left here in the third. Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third with the clock stopped. And now Lindley rolls right. Lindley now throws deep right side. He's got Brown. He hit him inside the 10-yard line, and he goes out of bounds inside the 10. And the Panthers in the red zone now, and they'll have a first down. Lindley with a pass play, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 18-yard line. So for the first time tonight, the Panthers are inside the Red River Boating Center red zone. So it's at the 18, open field to the left, 8:50 left here in the third. And now Lindley takes. He's going to give to Brown, and Brown to the 15, and then Brown is going to be dragged down.
15-yard line.
Protecting the football there. He's going to get 3.
Tackle's made by Tyler Watlington for the Warriors.
Tyler Watlington on the tackle. Second down, 7, 8:40 and counting in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. So Lindley in shotgun with Brown to his left, and now Lindley takes. And now he's going to give it to Brown. Brown inside the 10 at the 5, center of the field, dives at the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. Parker Brown, 15 yards for the score, and the Panthers have tied the game at 13 with 8:21 left in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. So 13-13, and now I said just a few moments ago that missed extra point might prove to be crucial. And now the Panthers can take the lead if Tate can hit the extra point right here. Placement is down. The extra point is up, and it's good. 8:21 remaining in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. We pause for 60 seconds. Panthers lead for the first time tonight, 14-13 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. The all-new Cowboy Collision and Customs is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility. Our certified repair professionals can get you a free estimate in less than 15 minutes and even do same-day repairs. We offer loaner vehicles and flexible payment plans through Sunbit. Open 24/7 online. Go to cowboycbg.com to schedule an appointment today. Let us show you why we're the hardest working team in the business. Cowboy Collision and Customs in Heber Springs. Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. One Bite Meat Market, A1 Heating and Air Company, Jet Fast Motor Brokers, Old Town Espresso, Nice's Custom Frame Shop, Golden & Co., Unity Health, CWB Engineers. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. .8:21 left in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. Kickoff goes out of bounds. So the Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag is down. And it'll be West Side football. The first half was a defensive struggle. A lot of penalties. Just 14 points combined. 7-7 at the half. We saw Cameron Hedger on a touchdown run there in the third. PAT failed.
At the 35-yard line.
That made it 13-7 West Side. And then with 8:21 left in the third, Parker Brown, 15 yards, PAT good. So 14-13 Heber. And now West Side running to the near side. The Panthers played that well. Boy, waiting was Jacob McMullen along with Carter Julian. And so it's a yard gain on the play, and you hope that Hedger is not hurt. He's slow to get up, and he's still down in the field. Looks like he's in pain. So they're going to come out and tend to him. And he's a good player. He's been fun to watch tonight. Well, we hope that he's okay. You can see the pictures that they are tending to him right now. So 8:08 left here in this Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. Steve Castleberry checking on some scores for us, and we didn't get a chance to look at those at the halftime report, First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. And we'll look at Steve's scores earlier in the second quarter. Forest City leading Stuttgart 8-7. Final week of non-conference action. Harding Academy 24-7 over Boonville in the second quarter, and Mountain View and Rosebud. That's 8-man football, and no score there in the first quarter. Boy, it's good to see that young man Cameron Hedger is up walking off the field, but does not have his helmet on, and he's having to be helped to the sideline. So Coach Betts is watching tonight. Hope that he's doing well. Coach Betts, we say hello to you. Philip Seaton reminded me just a few moments ago that 14-13 lead you see up there on the scoreboard, that's the Panthers' first lead of the season. Second down and 9 at the 37. And they're going to keep it on the ground here. Fowler, and they get him around the ankles. First one to get back there and make contact with him was Jacob McMullen. He was able to slow him down, but then he was able to go forward up to the 39-yard line. Carter Julian got him. And so now it's 3rd down and 6 from the 39. And open field is to the right. 7 minutes, 34 seconds remaining. Reed Hutchins Pharmacy 3rd. And now to the line of scrimmage, west side on 3rd down. This time bootleg around the left end. The Panthers are there. No gain. No gain on the play. Zach Parker and Chris Edwards got him at the 39. So it's 4th down. The first two that sandwiched him were Zachary Parker and Chris Edwards. So now it's 4th and 6. And now Brown standing back at his own 26 on the right hash. He wants a chance to return one right here. That's a big blow to west side with Hedger going out. He scored their 2 touchdowns on the evening. This is a bad punt. And it's going to be taken in the air by Jones. He's going to return it inside the 15, the 10, and be tackled at the 6. And the Panthers have 1st down and goal at the 6-yard line. That punt, he just hit it off the side of his foot, and then Corbin Jones alertly just grabbed it while it was still in flight and then took off, and he almost had a punt return for a touchdown. But he's tackled at the 6, and it's 1st down and goal right there for the Panthers. So that's a big, big play, and can the Panthers take advantage of it? Their second opportunity inside the Red River Boating Center red zone. So now Lindley, open field to the right, and now Lindley gives to Brown. He's at the 5, he jumps in the air, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. Panthers 20-13. The Panthers lead by 7. Parker Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy 3rd quarter, the Panthers lead it 20-13. So Brown from 15 a few moments ago, now Brown from 6. And that all started with Corbin Jones with that return of that short punt. And he's snapping the ball here on the extra point. Good snap, placement down, the kick is good. 21-13, Panthers lead. And we'll pause for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. Hey, Alexia, what are you doing?
I'm just getting all my school supplies together since they wouldn't let me graduate last year.
Now that you mention it, I need to get the Jammin' Jeep some new tires before taking it on the road to Panther football games.
Well, Billy, I'm glad you mentioned that because my papa and daddy can fix that right away at Bartlett Tire Center.
You know, Alexia, I'm headed that way right now.
Just make sure you call 362-8215 for your appointment today. Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan.
6:21 left here in the 3rd quarter. It's brought to you by Reed Hutchins Pharmacy. Billy Morgan along with Jeffrey James inside the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth. He's directing our pictures, the video you see tonight on our YouTube and Facebook Live page. Our studio engineer is Rick Hopgood. Trip Keeter is upstairs on the high camera, and down on the field, Lane Tubbs. Our crew tonight here on the lake. And here's Gideon Tate with a kickoff. Short kick. That's going to go out of bounds. So it goes out of bounds, and it'll be good field position for Westside. It's still a one-score game now. 2-point conversion in play, but boy, Westside missing that extra point was big early. Panthers score exactly 2 minutes after they had just scored to take the lead at 14-13. Brown from 15 at 8:21 left. And then Brown from 6 yards with 6:21 left in the third to make it 21-13. Gideon Tate has hit all 3 of his extra points tonight. So now Westside comes to the line of scrimmage. And again, the Warriors are without